Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya.
Welcome to the Brickyard 200, presented by Panasonic. Race 20 of the Aflac Cup Series, Season 7 brings us to the famous Indianapolis Motor Speedway for 8 2.5 mile laps around this giant rectangle track. I can check out the drivers to watch for this afternoon. Kyle Busch, the Brickyard 400 winner in the Sprint Cup Series, and he's last week's winner as well. Kurt Busch had the fastest car in all 3 practices. And then Jeff Gordon, you know he's so good here at the Brickyard Motor Speedway. Now time to go trackside. Alright, you heard the lady. It's time to go racing here at Indianapolis. Now, for your starting lineup presented by Panasonic. In row 1, we have Tony Smoke Stewart and Jamie McMurray. Row 2, Kurt Busch and Paul Menard. Row 3, the kid, Kyle Larson, and the old man, Jeff Gordon. Row 4, Kevin Happy Harvick and Jolo Logano. Row 5, Kyle Busch and Casey Candy Cane. Row 6, Matthew and Gino Harvey. Row 7, Jimmy Johnson and Clint Boya. Row 8, Brett Kenseth and Eric Almirola. Row 9, Big Bad Brad Keselowski and Camden Luca. Row 10, Martin Truex Jr. and the fan favorite, Dale Jr. Row 11, Jimmy and Trevor Bayne. Row 12, Tyler and Carl Edwards. Row 13, Denny Hamlin and Sam Horns Jr. Row 14, Carter Adelman and Austin Dillon. Row 15, Greg Biffle and Travis Kvapil. Row 16, David Reagan and Michael McDowell. Row 17, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and AJ Allmendinger. And row 18, Eddie Jones and Bryce Harvey. Row 19, Ryan Newman, Sleek and Swift, it's Regan Smith. And row 20, we have Ryan Blaney and Danica Patrick. Row 21, Chris Buescher and Casey Mears. And row 22 is Cole Witt. Now, for the green flag for the Brickyard 200, and we are green. Tony Stewart brings him down into turn 1, and he'll take the lead. His teammate Kurt Busch flies into second, passing Jamie McMurray. Paul Menard and Kyle Larson battle for that 4th position as they go through turn 4, and out they come. Tony Stewart has the lead over Kurt Busch, who ducks low into turn 1. Kurt Busch is going for the lead on Tony Stewart, and he's going to clear him off of turn 2. Here comes Jamie McMurray battling for that 2nd position. He's going to pass Stewart on the outside lane. Here comes Kyle Larson moving into 4th now, trying to track down Tony Stewart, who is fading quickly. But Jamie McMurray, he's pulling Kurt Busch in. Can he get by him here down the backstretch? Kurt Busch trying to break the draft, but Jamie following in line through turn 3 and 4. Out of turn 4 they come. Kurt Busch still trying to break the draft on Jamie McMurray. McMurray's going to try the outside. Nothing there. They're going to go through turn 2. Oh, we got a spin in turn 4. It's Bryce Harvey, Eddie Jones, Danica Patrick, Chris Buescher, and AJ Allmendinger. Wicked crash here. Watch as Bryce Harvey gets into AJ Allmendinger, collecting Danica Patrick, and then Chris Buescher at the end there. AJ Allmendinger was involved, along with Bryce Harvey, who started the wreck really, with Eddie Jones getting involved along with Danica Patrick, and Chris Buescher had nowhere to go at the end there. Now we're going to go back. Green flag racing here in Indianapolis. Kurt Busch and Jamie McMurray lead him down. McMurray gets a great jump. He passes Kurt Busch heading into turn 1. Oh, we got a crash on the backstretch. It's the big one. Paul Menard goes around and comes back into the field and takes everyone out. What a crash here down the backstretch. Watch as Paul Menard goes around, gets into Stewart, Logano, Kyle Busch. Harvick gets involved. Gino Harvey gets spun out late, and we are under a red flag condition. Gino Harvey does get back going here, trying to keep as much points as possible. Stewart and Menard started the wreck, really. Kevin Harvick involved, Joey Logano, and Kyle Busch. Casey Kane got involved in it late, along with Jimmy Johnson, who drives away. Look as Paul Menard looks to go around on the bumper of Joey Logano, and then just all heck breaks loose. Casey Kane spins through the grass, and Brad Keselowski gets into Gino Harvey. So repairs for those drivers. And now we're going to get back rolling here as green flag is back out on lap 6 of 8. Jamie McMurray gets a great jump. So does Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon running into that 2nd position here. Gino Harvey coming back on the track. Larson looking to get a draft on him as the cars fly down the backstretch. here off the restart. He gets really bunched up in the back of the pack. But Jamie McMurray trying to run away from Jeff Gordon, but looks like he's not gaining any ground on Jeff. As Jeff is going to look to pass him in a turn 2. He gets into him. McMurray into the wall. Jeff Gordon takes the lead down the backstretch. Here comes Kyle Larson and Brad Keselowski jumping into third. I don't know where he came from, but he's up there. Kyle Larson's got one lap to pass Jeff Gordon. Can he get to his bumper? That's all he needs to do is get to Jeff's bumper down the backstretch. He's going to try and draft off him. Gordon leads him the inside lane. Here comes Keselowski out of nowhere. Keselowski makes a 3-wide pass into turn 4. And Brad Keselowski's going to win the Brickyard 200 presented by Panasonic in exciting fashion. Wow, what a finish by Brad Keselowski, Kyle Larson, and Jeff Gordon. Let's check out that pass. Watch as Brad Keselowski's going to get a great run off of turn 3, head him into turn 4, and they just leave him the inside. And Jeff Gordon gets passed by Larson and then passed by Keselowski. Keselowski gets to burn it down here in Indianapolis. Congratulations, Brad Keselowski. Brad Keselowski sweeps the season at the Brickyard. That's pretty impressive, Brad Keselowski. Congratulations. So Keselowski wins race number 2 on the season for him. And he gets to celebrate in Indianapolis for the second time. He's been pretty dominant here this year. Point standings after 20 races. Jeff Gordon still retains the points lead with those 3 wins. Kyle Larson and then Brad Keselowski jumps up to third with 2 wins, just 5 points out of second place. Dale Jr. has the most points out of the winners, but he's stuck back in 7th. Now here's your chase cutoff. Denny Hamlin, 38 points behind Kurt Busch. That cutoff keeps growing and growing each week, and it doesn't look good for the 17th, 18th, 19th, even though they're so close together. So Bryce Harvey is 23rd. Now you're going to check out your top 30 cutoff where Greg Biffle is, just 9 points out behind 30th place, Paul Menard. And then you see Casey Mears 19 points out of 30th as well. And then here's your 36th through 45th. Camden Luca, Matthew, Justin Allgaier, Josh Wise, and 46th through 53rd. We're cutting out some drivers since they've only raced 1 race this year. So here's your finishing results for the Panasonic 200 at the Brickyard. First is Brad Keselowski. What a win today. 2 wins on the year. Jeff Gordon comes home in a strong second place. And then Kyle Larson finishes 3rd. Kurt Busch looked to have a dominant car today, but just got messed up on a restart, never could recover. 5th today was Matthew. 6th is Eric Almirola, great run today. 7th, Clint Boyer. And then the driver who looked to have had it won here at the Brickyard, Jamie McMurray, but he got into the wall on lap 7 of 8. 10th today was Matt Kenseth, who's been coming on strong as of late. 11th today, Jimmy. Then 12th place was Riley White. And 13th is Carl Edwards. And then 14th today, Camden Luca. Nice top 15 finish for that guy. 15th, Tyler in his first Aflac Cup Series race. 16th is Trevor Bayne. Needed that run today. 17th, Austin Dillon. Great run. 18th, Carter Adelman. Solid top 20 finish for that guy who has a 1 win. Then Denny Hamlin, who really needs to get up there and start racing top 5 if he wants to catch Kurt Busch. 21st today, Ryan Newman. Rocket Man hasn't looked so good lately. He's trying to get cut off the slump. 23rd today was Greg Biffle. And then 24th was Ryan Blaney, who we thought would have a better year in the Aflac Cup Series, but we'll see where he can get going. 25th was Ricky Stenhouse Jr., who has a win. And then Sam Horns Jr., and then Michael McDowell running out 27th. 28th today, Travis Quapple, nice top 30. And then 29th, Casey Mears. And 30th was Cole Witt. 31st today, Gino Harvey did not need this run. He's going to have to do much better in the coming weeks if he wants to catch up to Kurt Busch. 32nd was Jimmy Johnson. 33rd, Joey Logano. 34th, last week's winner, Kyle Busch. And 35th today was Casey Kane, a driver who also did not need this run. 36th is the ever-slumping Tony Stewart. 37th, Paul Menard, who's hanging on by a thread in that top 30. 38th today was Kevin Harvick. And 39th, Chris Buescher. 40th was Danica Patrick, who really needs to kick it in gear if she wants to make that chase. 41st was Eddie Jones. 42nd, Bryce Harvey. And 43rd today was AJ Allmendinger, who is also dropping into points. He's got to watch his bubble. So see you all next week at the Michigan International Speedway. This is JG24, JM26, signing out. Hope you enjoy.